What's up? Raging5678 here, and welcome back to Sherlock's Home Crimes and Punishment. And so, as you can see, we're about to start our next case. I guess we're gonna be. This is our case for the week, since it seems like it takes us about 4 parts to actually get through these cases. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into it. I don't have anything else to say.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
What? Yo, you better not be tripping on
Pupil
drugs.
is dilated.
That would be very random. To me, anyways. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we can only look at his face, so look at his big nose here.
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
What? Measure pulse rates by counting the heartbeat for 10 seconds. Okay. 1.
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
I think he did this to himself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Let's see, not leave yet. Join Lestrade and Strand Lane baths. The ancient Roman bath at Strand Lane is soon to be reopened to the public. But what mysteries and forgotten curses might it conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. That sounds so corny. Alright. Let's see here. Harpoon that you. Oh, okay. Wow, we don't actually even know his name. We just call him Mexican. That's interesting. Alright. Let's go into. Oh, there we go. Let's go into here. And, you know, just check out the outfits we got. Oh my god, please tell me we can put on the bathrobe. Alright, anyways. I think that's what we used in the first thing. Oh man, we can use the bathroom, but just don't have it unlocked. Darn. Alright. Let's, you know what? Let's just go with this one. Why not? Alrighty.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Let's see what we got here. The power of the Empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium, Caracol, began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, the train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Wow. So this guy so the Mexican guy that we got Friday ended up, he's now serving the British Empire. I mean, I guess technically it will help London and England overall, like as it says here. But damn, all those people that died, they didn't. I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess that's really up to whoever's reading this right now and what they think, you know. Yeah, that's probably the last time I'm ever gonna rely on Mycroft to do fucking anything, asshole. Alright, it is what it is. Let's go.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the City Council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
I think the fact that Holmes is like doing all these cases for Lestrade made Lestrade more like dumber, because he doesn't have to like try as hard to figure out the crime as we do. But that's just I don't know. That's just my impression so far of him.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
You know, even okay. Let me reinstate what I just said. It's not that it makes him dumber. It just makes him more irrational. Because if he's gonna automatically assume one guy did it, that just makes no sense to me. Because you don't have any evidence. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll check the guy out. We'll see.
Was there
see.
anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Alrighty. Oh, there he is.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Alright. Oh, bloodshot there. Light wrinkle. Ah, very interesting. Okay. Lives alone. Stretched collar. Fastidious. Fastidious? Okay, that's a new word. Alright, let's look it up, people. You know how we do. Fastidious. Fastidious, showing or acting with careful attention to details. Difficult to please, exacting. Okay. He has a good attention to detail, apparently. Shiny button. Manchester City. And telegram sent today. Interesting.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Alright. Find the missing weapon that was used to kill Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. What else we got? Phillips sent a telegram from the post office at 7:30 this morning. Alright. Deputy.
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, like that? Oh, okay. Sorry, all these doors like look exactly the same, fam.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room. Champagne for a special occasion.
Okay, so if someone bought champagne, perhaps this was a planned meeting, which could be useful. Not even open.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Is that what PC players do all like after they like play with each other or have a game session with each other? See what I did there? Because PC, most people are going to be using Steam, and we went to the Steam room and got. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, that was a bad
An
joke.
ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
All right, I think it was clever, but yeah, I didn't hit the mark on that one. So, congratulations, you guys have basically found the basis of my channel. All right. Damn, boy.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Got messed up.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Obviously we'll go with the most obvious detail.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Oh, okay. So the wound from the eye shouldn't have spread this much blood. I guess, I don't know. I never murdered anyone, so I mean, I wouldn't know. Let's see.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Alright. You would hope. It doesn't seem like it was tugged or forced off, wasn't it?
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Alright, so we need to perform a sample of dirt from Sir Rodney's fingernail. This time I'm actually going to try to figure out this alchemy thing. So the homie Liam kind of explained to me how the alchemy thing works. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already forgot what he mentioned, but we're gonna try to figure it out this time. Dialogue: an open bottle of champagne and ice bucket was found in the bath changing room. So we'll keep a eye out for that.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
True.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Hey, don't underestimate my reputation, Mr. Watson. Alrighty.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
So this might be how the
With the steam
murderer...
on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Yeah, this would be perfect for the murderer to commit the crime. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I sort of figured that's how, like, the murderer would have done it. Wait, I can't. There we go. Would have, you know, jacked up the steam a bit. Either he had to have waited for someone to get the idea of using the steam and, you know, jacking it up to maximum so no one can see it, or while these guys were talking and blah blah blahing, he may have turned the steam on and then killed this guy. But now the question also remains: what was so particular about this Rodney dude here? It is Rodney that got murdered, right? I'm pretty sure it was Rodney. What was so specific for him to... Yeah, it was Rodney. What was so specific for him to die? That's another thing, too. So, could it have been a random murder? Or could it have been a,
The grid
planned?
cannot be removed.
Are you sure about that? Oh, you sure about that? Okay, probably not. It looks hot, too.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
You found a pair of glasses, though. Broken as well.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Okay.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
So what? So does that mean like people with thick glasses, like thick lens, like are short-sighted, and perhaps the ones with long or thin glasses are far-sighted? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Well, I don't know too much about thing. Oh, hello, Mr. Blood and Tower. Is that your time of the month?
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
It's horrible. So Rodney is dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Dude, your voice is like the sexiest out of all these guys. And I mean, I don't roll that way. But Damn. That boy got a voice I could just narrate my life, and I'd be happy.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait. I need to do something first.
I'm not ready just yet. I want to go ahead and talk to this Peter guy. I think this guy is Peter. Or Phillips, whatever. Yep.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
Boy, come on now.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle
Don't
of
lie to me
champagne
again,
on
boy.
ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
As the great, I know I said this a couple times before, but keep in mind, people, as the great Sherlock Holmes said in his book, even though he's a fictional character, he still has a book. No detail is too small for the great mind. Amen, brother. Alright.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take...
Yep, take him away, Lestrade.
Please wait. I need to do...
Oh, whoop, wrong button. My bad.
None, Lestrade.
Alright, examine belongings. Search the crime scene in the area. Okay, so I still got things to find here. Suspects are at Scotland Yard and are ready for interrogation. The belongings of the victim and the witnesses are ready to be examined at the Scotland Yards. Okay. Okay, so it seems like I could exit through there. I guess there's really nothing to come see over here. Oh, well, hello there.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Alright, so this is where the murdered guy's office. See if we can find anything a little, sus.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Alright. The Daily Mirror. There are a few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has often been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within Lord Chambers, and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Very interesting. Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane, Bath, next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology, to shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event, and record it favorably. If we treat them well enough, I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore, and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. Sir Rodney Bentley. I said this was planned. Very interesting. Oh, we got another newspaper. The Time. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Bath. Excavation research. The research effort were about to be halted when a savior arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentley. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the keys to a great mystery. We pledge our update to readers to exciting news about this. So this guy was really well known, which would make it okay. I don't know why he would be the target, but it's not like this was a random murder. So now it makes me think that he was targeted for some reason. Documents. This metal plate, besides its archaeological interest, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I am unable to determine exactly what that might be. It seems like a Roman shield, to be honest. Huh.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Alright, perhaps not. Let's see what else we got.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them. Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
The way you said, I will need these tongs. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep exploring this way, see if we can find anything else. Oh. What the hell?
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Same here.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Very interesting. Very convenient timing too, right?
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Alright. I don't think we will be going this way today.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I say let's go ahead and get that metal plate out of the brazier, and then we'll call it an episode. But yeah, this you know, I like the Roman theme to it. Yeah, to this case, so it's pretty cool. Alright.
I should analyze this melted metal.
There we go. There we go. We got everything here. So Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode. Alright, so far we got 3 suspects, possibly 4 actually. I mean, I don't think this guy would be the murderer, but let's not leave him out. I don't think anyone is the murderer yet. We just know that Sir Rodney Bentcliffe was well known, so he would have been targeted, in my opinion, my theory. Because, you know, the thing about being a celebrity is that, I guess, if there was going to be a planned murder or something like that, they always know who the target is. It's plain and simple. So we know that this meeting that they were having was planned, so that's about it. And then, yeah, and that's all we know. So we don't know anything about any of the suspects, something like that. So not very much to go on, but I think we'll get this. I think we'll figure this out. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Later.